This is Tim with MIMAopinion.com and at MIMMAopinion on Twitter. And on the line we have Ray Sefo, President of World Series of Fighting. Second card is coming up March 23rd at Revel Resorts in Atlantic City. Actually, I mean, a stacked card, Ray. I'm pretty excited about the card. But first, I just want to thank you for your interaction, and I'm not sure who runs the Twitter for World Series of Fighting, but just on behalf of the fans, I mean, I don't know that there's a fan that you don't reply to on Twitter. I just wanted to say thanks for that.
Oh, thank you. I try and keep up with everybody.
Yeah, I noticed that. I mean, good or bad, you're going to reply, and you know, that goes a long way. People appreciate that. Just wanted to say, you know, congrats on the NBCSports deal. Really, to come out of the gun like you guys have, and to get that deal is pretty major. I mean, you guys got to be ecstatic.
Yes, we're Tim and I are very excited that NBC Sports Network believes in the product and believes in what we do, and we're very happy to be part of their family and them being our family. So, NBC Sports Network is a great platform for all the talent to showcase their skills, and we're very thankful for them for, like I said, believing in us.
And that's it looked like in the deal I saw 6 cards per year. Is that what you guys are going to put out, or that's just what was kind of put out there?
But that's right. It's a minimum of 6 fights per year.
Gotcha. Now, I mean, the timing of you guys, you know, World Series of Fighting coming onto the scene, I don't know if you could have predicted this, but to have, you know, Strikeforce gets dissolved, you guys, you know, come into fruition and are in the fold now. And now the UFC starts to cut, you know, top name guys. And here, you know, a guy like John Fitch and Jacob Volkman and these guys just kind of fall into your lap. I mean, could you have expected this in any way?
Well, that's the exact reason why, when we first came down and said that we are having an event, that Versus Fighting is having an event, the question was asked whether there was a need for another league. Well, my answer to that was all they needed to do was look at the card that we had and, tell us the story. And now, again, go back to what you were saying earlier, the timing, everything is timing. And this couldn't have happened at a better time. Strikeforce being said and done, and now, we're in that kind of spotlight, getting a NBC Sports Network deal with them. Everything is timing. The fact that everything to do with Versus the Fighting was meant to be. When doing an interview with Brooklyn on Sefo Radio, me thinking about starting my own league, thinking about talking to one of my buddies who I was thinking of calling him on that Monday, but this was a Friday night. Yet he called me on a Saturday morning and signed me up with him, and he was thinking the same thing. So, everything in the lead up and in the build up of Versus Fighting, it just keeps telling me, and again, this scenario with Fitch been available and UFC looking to cut another 100 guys. That tells me that Versus Fighting is meant to be here, and the timing is right, and we're very happy that everything is falling into place.
Yeah, it's awesome to see, and I wrote a little piece, how vital it is for you guys to be healthy and be out there, because I mean it would just be pretty detrimental to the sport to see a top 10 guy like Fitch not really have a place to fight, among others. But he's just obviously the biggest name out there.
That's right.
And social media has been huge for you guys. I've noticed, for your third fight, Guys have been coming out, calling each other out. The guys, as soon as they sign with you guys, have been, tweeting it out on Twitter. Are you okay with that? Or, I kind of think it's great, and it's just where social media is today. Or would you rather it be, kind of tight-lipped and you guys release it?
You know what? I don't mind. I don't mind the guys doing that as long as it's all done within respect, but then contacting us first, and knowing that fight is going to happen, then I have no problem with the guys, tweeting things and letting the world know that they'll be on the next card at some point.
Gotcha. A lot of recent guys that you signed, like I said, Fitch, Volkman, UFC's talking about cutting another possible 100 guys. Do you guys have a roster number that you're saying, all right, if we do 6 cards a year, we have to get to this number of fighters? Do you have a number in mind for that?
Well, right now, I think we have about 60 to 70 guys on the rosters. And we probably want to sign, for now, we probably don't want to sign any more than, let's say, 130, 140 guys.
Okay. Now, I've seen for your next card that actually you guys have so far been on Saturday. Is that correct? And the second card will be on Saturday?
That is correct, yes.
Now, the third...
And that's March 23rd.
Yes, March 23rd. And then the third card that says, I saw that a possible date for that on June 14th, and that's a Friday?
That's correct.
Will that be your date on Friday moving forward?
No, there's certain dates that we look at that it works for NBC as well as us. Then those are the dates, obviously, the dates that works for us as work for NBCSports fight-wise.
Okay. This card, the March 23rd card, there's so many interesting, stories and fights on this card, and one that's kind of flying under the radar to me is Paulo Filho.
Right.
5 years ago, less than 5 years ago, Anderson Silva called this guy the best middleweight in the world. And he's had his problems outside the cage. Just came off a knockout win over Ninja Hua in September. Where is he mentally and physically right now?
To be honest, I haven't really physically spoken to him. But Kevin and Ali from the office have spoken to him. Have spoken to his management, and they say that he's in a good place. That he's really excited about the opportunity to fight for us as a fighting, and that he's coming to win. So it sounds like everything. I think he's realized the problems that he had in the past, and he understands where he wants to go and finish his career. So from what I'm hearing, he's in a good place.
That's good to hear. I mean, like I said, he was one of the top, talented guys at his weight class for a long time.
That's right.
Actually, the fight I'm most looking forward to it, obviously besides the main event, Tyson Nam, Marlon Moraes, has some serious ramifications at bantamweight. Tyson Nam currently is the top 10 guy. Marlon Moraes is knocking on the door. Tyson Nam with on a 4-win streak. Marlon Moraes on a 3-fight win streak. Where does that put these guys? If Tyson Nam wins this fight, coming off of the Dantas knockout, is he a top 5 guy in your mind?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think and I could be wrong, but I hear he's ranked number 4 in the world at the moment. So I'm not sure that's correct or not. But that being said, I 100% agree with you. I think that fight is possibly he's going to be the fighter of the night. They're both hungry and they're both good fighters, great fighters. And I think Moraes, it's we've seen what man can do. We had Moraes came out of nowhere and shocked the world in his performance against Miguel Torres. And so I expect some great things from that kid. And talking to some of his team members, he's so hungry and so ready to fight. I managed to spend a little bit of time with the kid in New York when we were out there for the press conference and the World and the MMA Expo. And he's just such a lovely person, and I think that kid's got a lot of great things happening from a lot of great things coming in the future, as well as some talk to them. So I think those two guys are going to be the fight of the night.
I completely agree with you, and it's good to hear that that he's that type of person. The main event, Andrei Arlovsky against Rumble Johnson. Rumble Johnson, is like in this elevator of weight classes where the guy just keeps going up and up. Is this? I don't know for sure. Is this going to be a 5-rounder or is this 3-rounder?
That's a 3-rounder.
Okay, I don't see it going 3 rounds, but
neither do I.
Right, it should be a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. There's been a lot of people critics about Anthony Johnson, but going up in weight, I'm like, what is the problem with the guy decides that he wants to go up in weight? I mean, he's a big guy anyway. You know what I mean? He's finding his groove at 205. I saw him in New York 4 weeks ago. He was at 238, I believe. And he looks in shape. If he fights at that weight, the heavyweight division, and he's effective, and he's strong, and he's fast, I have no problem with that division.
Right. I mean, that would be the only issue is if he lost any speed. But if he's training and he's comfortable, then there shouldn't be a problem.
Well, the thing is, people don't realize is that if he's actually walking around at that weight, and that's the way he's training at. He's used to, coming from a wrestling background, he's used to cutting 15, 20, 25 pounds to go down in weight. So now he doesn't have to cut, now he doesn't have to worry about cutting weight. But he's got to focus on his getting in there and showcasing what he's balancing, what does this and that's fight.
Exactly. He'll be, full energy, full strength, full stomach going into the fight. It should be great. Really want to thank you for your time, Ray. You tell people they can get their tickets at Ticketmaster.com, and you guys are actually running a deal. I saw buy 3, get the 4th free. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And that's in March.
They can also buy tickets at the Revel Resorts.
Yes, Revel Resorts, their website. You can probably actually get it at the resort. March 23rd, you can watch it on NBCSports Network at 9:30 Eastern Time. So check it out. I highly recommend it. Thanks again for your time, Ray. I really appreciate it. And I will actually be in the house. I'd like to come stop by and shake your hand sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I look forward to meeting you, my brother.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.